There has been some serious money spent on transfers in recent seasons. We're looking at you, Real Madrid. So with that in mind, we're going to take a peek at the top 10 most expensive transfers in European football history. And before anyone starts moaning, yes, these are based on the original euro values of the transfers, not British pounds. Coming in at number 10 is Zlatan Ibrahimović for 69 million euros. Don't get me wrong, you can't argue with the big Swede's record of 12 league titles in 14 years with 6 different clubs. But this has to be one of the worst deals in history. I'd say that the 49 million euros for Zlatan in 2009 was about right, but when you add on the extra 20 million euros to include Samuel Eto'o going in the opposite direction, it's madness. Eto'o bagged 30 goals in just 36 La Liga games in his last season, while Zlatan scored less than half of that. He fell out with Pep Guardiola and then left after just a year. Good business. At number 9 is Raheem Sterling for 70 million euros. 70 million euros might be a bit steep for a player who hasn't won anything except for the European Golden Boy Award and only has 3 full seasons under his belt. But he's only 20 and plays for England, so of course you've got to pay a bit extra. In fact, Sterling's 2015 Man City move made him the most expensive Englishman in football history, beating out the legendary Andy Carroll? Coming in at number 8 is Angel Di Maria for 75 million euros. Fresh from winning the Champions League with Real Madrid, Manchester United broke their transfer record to bring Di Maria to Old Trafford in 2014. Given the legendary number 7 shirt, things started out well for the Argentinian, with 2 goals and 2 assists in his first 4 matches. But a succession of injuries, poor form and burglars breaking into his house soon turned this Manchester move sour. And 1 year after joining the Red Devils, Di Maria jetted off to Paris and PSG. At number 7 is Zinedine Zidane for 75 million euros. One of the greatest players of all time and a bargain. Even at 75 million euros in 2001, Zidane was an instant success at the Bernabeu. He memorably volleyed home the winning goal in the Champions League final in his first season and lifted the La Liga trophy a year later. But he couldn't carry an underachieving Real Madrid team and failed to win either competition again during his 5 seasons at the club. At number 6 is Kevin De Bruyne for 77.5 million euros. Sold to Wolfsburg for a measly 25 million euros in 2014, the German club more than tripled their money in 18 months, with De Bruyne moving to Man City for a whopping 77.5 million euros in 2015. To be fair, the Belgian did win Footballer of the Year in only his first full season in the Bundesliga and also topped the assist chart, so probably worth a punt, especially when your club have that much money to burn. At number 5 is James Rodriguez for 79.5 million euros. Real Madrid paid top dollar for the attacking midfielder after he tore it up at the World Cup in 2014 in Brazil, where he won the Golden Boot and was named in the Dream Team. The Colombian star has already won a couple of trophies with Los Blancos, taking home the FIFA Club World Cup and UEFA Super Cup medals, and won the LFP award for Best Midfielder in his first season, beating the likes of Andres Iniesta and Antoine Griezmann. Not bad. At number 4 is Neymar for 86.2 million euros. Probably. Barca have had to pay a whole heap of cash to the Neymar family, to Santos, and to third-party rights holders in order to get the Brazilian superstar. Possibly even up to 95 million euros, but we're sticking with the 86 million as widely reported in the press. Thing is, this is proper shady. Possibly even illegal according to some reports, with the club and former vice president both charged with fraud. Was it worth it though? Well, probably, seeing as he's got a 64%, yeah that's right, 64% goals to game ratio. That's better than a goal every other game for those of you who are a bit slow at the maths. At number 3 is Luis Suarez for 93.7 million euros. The buck-tooth biter sold for a huge 93.7 million euros despite being banned from playing for 4 whole months. Then again, he did score 31 goals in 33 league games during his last season with Liverpool, and almost carried them to the Premier League title. Not quite though. Winning 4 trophies in your first season isn't a bad return either, with Suarez tasting Champions League, La Liga, Super Cup and Copa del Rey glory. At number 2 is Cristiano Ronaldo for €94 million. Although Sir Alex Ferguson said he wouldn't even sell Real Madrid a virus, he sold the Manchester United's best player instead in 2009. It's safe to say things have worked out pretty well for the Portuguese at Los Blancos though. He's already their record scorer, averaging more than a goal a game, despite making over 300 appearances. Throw in a couple of Ballon d'Ors, a La Liga and La Decima, and all of a sudden, that €94 million doesn't seem like too bad of an investment. At number 1 is Gareth Bale for €100 million. With 21 league goals in his final season at Tottenham, as well as the Player of the Year award and Young Player of the Year award, Real Madrid came calling for the Welsh winger. Splashing a world record-breaking €100 million in 2013, Bale played an important role in bringing that famous 10th European Cup to the Bernabeu in his first season. But with some sections of the crowd turning against him, Bale still has a few doubters to win over in the Spanish capital. Let us know if you think any of these transfers were actually good value, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to check out our top 10 Porto exports. Catch you next time.